What's up? Welcome back to another Mayor's Minute. I am out in the parking lot with Katrina Marshall, our planning director. How are you, Katrina?
Well, hope you are.
Yes, ma'am. We're here to talk to you about your commercial dumpsters. And so this is as a result of the Board of Commissioners having conversations over the last 6 or 8 months about kind of the condition of Highway 70 and some of the things that we know are bothering our citizens and certainly bothering the Board of Commissioners and us at City Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those things is we have a lot of dumpsters in town that do not have the proper enclosures around them. And so we have a unified development ordinance. Did I say that right, Katrina?
Mm-hmm. You did.
We also UDO. So then when I try to say unified development ordinance, it just seems like a mouthful. We call it a UDO for a reason. We approved that in 2011?
2011.
And so as a part of that UDO, all dumpsters at commercial structures, actually, and there's an actual definition, and it includes dumpsters, trash receptacles, and things like that, have to be enclosed, right?
Right.
Can you explain just the basics of what that enclosure should look like?
Okay. It does need to be screened on all four sides. One side, of course, would have the gate to get in there. So the enclosure needs to be built of some building material similar to or compatible with the building that it's beside or near. It does also need to be landscaped on three sides. And let's see, we talked about the material, the color, landscaping around it, and the height. So the screening of the fence around it needs to be at least, it needs to be 8 feet tall or 2 feet taller than the dumpster is that it's hiding, whichever's greater.
So 8 feet tall, if you got a 6 foot dumpster, 8 feet's enough. If you got a 12 foot dumpster, you gotta have a 14-foot wall.
Yes.
That's insane. Obviously,
Right.
nobody has a 12 foot dumpster, I don't think. But if you had a little baby dumpster, then a 6 foot fence will get by on it, as long as it's 2 feet above the structure.
I think it says 8 foot
8 foot
or
minimum,
2 foot,
or
no,
2 feet.
whichever's greater.
Okay.
So 8 foot would prevail on that example for a short dumpster.
The reason we're standing here is because we're in front of a City of Havelock owned dumpster and enclosure. This one serves about 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings in the main complex. This has been here longer than 2011, and we've had it screened anyway, and it is on a slab and all that. But you can see, and the reason we use this one as an example is we've done some repairs on it this year. It's got some new handles, it's got new boards. And so the reason we're bringing this up in a Mayor's Minute is because a lot of you had dumpsters that you put in that were completely screened perfectly a decade ago.
Right.
But then over time they get beat up, and we understand that. You know, the trash truck sometimes might hit a gate, or just if you have a wooden one like this, maybe the boards rot. If you have a masonry unit one, maybe the paint is fading, or it needs to be pressure washed. The reason a dumpster is screened is for the appearance as you drive up and down the corridor, and you want it to kind of look good in your parking lot. And so when you have one that is out of compliance, the planning department has the ability to send you a letter of non-compliance, a violation, right? And let you know, hey, your stuff is not the way that it should be, and we need to get that in order. And initially we try to do that through a simple conversation, right? We send a letter, a notice, and then we talk to you about what's going on. But if someone refuses to fix it, then it can go into that NOV, that notice of violation, and then fines and all that, right? So we don't like to do that, right? You may think we love to do that, but we don't really want to do notices of violation. We really don't want to have to go through a process of fining someone to get something up to the code that it should be. So we're kind of putting a Mayor's Minute out today to say, hey, if you're a commercial business and you walk out to your dumpster to throw your trash away today, look around. And if your stuff doesn't look right, or you're not enclosed like you should be, and you're not sure what to do, call us at 444-6433 is the front desk number. You can also dial 444-6411, and that'll go to them as well. But there's somebody at the 6433 number every day. If you call that number, they'll try to help you figure out what you might need to do, and if you're in compliance or you're not. Over the next few months, as we're riding around town looking at them, you may see a letter from the planning department letting you know that you're not in compliance. If you're confused, you don't need to freak out. Just give us a call, right?
Yes.
So Katrina and her department are here to help. They're here to help you get your situation solved and get your dumpster in compliance, but also to help all of our citizens so that as we're riding around town, things look as good as they possibly can look. So another issue of where the city's trying to be proactive about this stuff, and Katrina and her team are at the very point of the spear and trying to get that done, right?
Right.
So, to sum it all up, you got a dumpster, take a look at it, see what your enclosure looks like and what your screening looks like. If you're not sure about your requirements, let us know. If you do get a letter, please call us and talk to us. You also can catch me on Mondays during mayor's. I got a couple hours in the afternoon where I'm in the office, and you guys can come in and see me about anything. You can make an appointment with Katrina. You can call, make an appointment with me. You can send us an email. There's all kinds of ways to do it. So if you want more answers, let us know. Y'all have a great day.